Hi, you guys. Happy holidays. I sometimes forget that I post all of my garden updates to my family page, which is my daughter's page. And that means I haven't updated you guys in a long time with my fall garden. But y'all, this garden is not gardening, but I want to show you guys. Let me pause. The garden is gardening. We have been stuck in certain areas, but it is starting to yield what I think are some actual vegetables. So I'm going to show you. So I planted the garden the beginning of September, and we are about to go into January. So that is 4 months. I want to show you what we have here. So this is what we have here. I do not know what I planted, you guys, and where. I do know that I planted a lot of leafy greens, lettuces, which I can see that they're coming up. You can see the leafy green vegetables coming up. I don't know what this is. I looked it up. I think it might be cabbage, but I'm not positive. This is spinach. My spinach is starting to come up. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think that's broccoli and kale. I planted a lot of broccoli, a lot of kale, a lot of collard greens, because that's what I spend most of my money on every week. So you can see that that's coming up. That is some more lettuce coming up. I planted different varieties of lettuce, so you can see that they're coming up. It's taking, so this area right here, we had like a really big freeze on one weekend. So I put this plastic over my garden bed, and then it killed all of that area right there. It killed all of it, and it's not coming back. So it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know what this is. Might be cabbage, might be Brussels sprouts, might be onions. It'll be a surprise. This right here, this is a trooper right here. Whatever this is, and I hope it doesn't die because this is looking really limp. But this thing right here has been growing and growing so consistently. So I hope it doesn't die. It looks like it's getting limp. I'm about to water it today. But you guys can see the progress of my fall, which is now my winter garden. Listen, one thing about me is that I don't have a ton of patience. And so apparently with everything that I do, God tries to teach me patience. And so this is another example of God teaching me patience. So I'm just going to accept that that is my lot, that everything is going to be a little bit slower, but it will come when it's supposed to come. So I'm watering my September, fall, going into winter garden, and I'm going to be happy when I actually get to eat some of my vegetables, if I get to eat some of my vegetables, because the freeze that we're starting to have doesn't kill them. But that is my update. I will let you guys know again when I start eating some vegetables, all right? Y'all have a good Christmas and New Year. Bye. Oh, and I wanted to say, I know that I have some people that are like gardening is their thing. If gardening is your thing, this is my first time ever planting a garden. My grandmother planted, like she had fields of crop and a farm and all that kind of stuff when we were younger, and she would make us pick cucumbers. But this is the first time I have ever done anything like this myself. Like y'all saw like a couple of months ago, me actually picking the pears off of my tree in my backyard for the first time in like 15 years. I don't do this. So if you are someone that does this, and you have some tips for me, I will be so happy to accept your gardening tips, because I do not know what I am doing, and I am open to your tips, okay? Bye.